Welcome back to Bounces Boosters. Been a while between videos, but here I've got you a box of set boosters from Zendikar Rising. Without further ado, let's get started. Now we all know one of the biggest draws for this particular set is these box toppers. We will save that until the very end. We've got 30 packs. Got a 25% chance of a card from the list, which is a set of 300 cards that aren't part of the Zendikar set. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Oh, backwards. So we have our art card, which is a goblin. Art cards can come over here. We have planes, commons, uncommons, another common, another common. We have the coveted prize for our first rare, and a kite sail cleric for our foil. So I'm just going to move everything over here. Foil can go there, and that is just a token. So let's continue. Art card. Another planes. Commons. Brushfire Elemental, the Ruin Crab, Canyon Jerboa, and the Black Bloom Rogue. We have a Royal Eruption, Turntable Ascetic, a Meria's Call for our first mythic, and a Core Blade Master for the second foil. So second pack brings our first mythic, the Maria's Call, which is one of the double-faced modal cards. Creates two 4/4 white Angel Warrior creature tokens with flying. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible until your next turn. The other side is a taps for white. If it enters, you may pay 3 light. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. They've been nicknamed Bolt Lands. Ooh, we got our first foil one, and it's the foil Whirlpool Island, which is very nice. We got our commons, our uncommons with the showcase art Ruin Crab, alt art. The Hellhound, a Relic Golem, Master of the Winds for our rare, and a Farsight Adept. And our first card from the list, a Yevamaya Scion, protection from artifacts. 4/4, Tree Folk for 4 and a green. That can go here. I will reset these. Oh, we've got the game cards. There's mini games in here. Alright, we've got art card, forest, commons, including the Cleansing Wildfire, which is an incredibly powerful common card. Destroy target land. Its controller searches their library for a basic land, puts it into the battlefield tapped, and you draw a card. Got the Fearless Fledgling, Siladuni Vision for uncommons, Scavenging Blade, Kazandu Stomper, both commons. We have the Throne of Malkindi for our rare, and a Kabiru Outrider for the foil. So all of our foils have been white so far. Interesting trends. Let's see how it goes. Continuing. Alrighty. Art card, which is a forest art card. There's a mountain. We have the Sneaking Guide. There's our commons. Uncommons, we have a Territorial Scythe Beast in the alt art. the Strength of Solidarity. We have our Base Camp. And we have Grackmore Skyclave Ravager for our rare, Scale the Heights for our foil, and token. Start speeding this up. Won't read through the commons and uncommons as much. I might not even split them up. There's Lindvala's art card. Swamp. The Ancient Green Warden for the rare, or Mythic for Mythic number 2. You may play lands from your graveyard. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, the ability triggers an additional time. Much like Panharmonicon, except on a creature body. And significantly better, as it has Crucible of Worlds effects as well. We have Into the Royal for our foil. And our second card from the list, we have Skred. Skred deals damage to target creature equal to the number of snow permanents you control. It costs 1 red. So, rolling along. Got Reclaim the Wastes art. Island. Common. Ravager's Mace, Kalani Ambush, Mording Blight Priest, Grackmore again. Oh, double rare. We have Grackmore and the Wayward Guide Beast. The foil is Pressure Point and a token. So the Wayward Guide Beast is a 2/2 trample haste for 1 that when it deals combat damage to a player, return a land you control to its owner's hand. We have Seagate Restoration, Plains, McKindy Ox in the alt art. Ooh, Pathway. We have the Needle Verge Pathway, which has one side taps for white, one side taps for red. We Vanquish the Weak as our foil. Oh, not even a token. Alright, keep on keeping on. We've got Celestial Colonnade from the Expedition Arts for the art card. We have our second foil land. Sorry for bumping the camera. We have Felidar Retreat for the rare. And Beyin Vale for the foil. It's a double face card. Blue land that enters tapped. And creatures your opponent controls get -2, -0 until end of turn. Alrighty. Bit out of practice in this, folks. Bear with me. Mountain. Forest. Boot Camp. We have the Skyclave Shade. Adventure Awaits for the foil. I'm dropping those foils in the wrong spot. They should go there. So we're about a third of the way through. Sitting a bit behind on the list count, but nothing to panic about over. We've got the Malakir Blood Priest, Island, commons and uncommons. We have our second pathway of the box, and a foil rare with the Kargan Intimidator in a second minigame. So we have the tap for red, tap for green, the Kargan Intimidator. Alrighty. Not bad. And this is alt art card. I'll hold that down properly. There we go. Got a mountain. Spitfire Legak in the ultimate. We've got the Crawling Barons, which is one of the cards accidentally spoiled when it was put in some of the Double Masters packs by mistake. Tajiri Snarecaster for the rare, for the foil I should say. Oh, we've got a list card here. We have another mountain. Swamp for the land. We have Yashan, Implacable Earth. And it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic forest and basic plains, reveal those cards, put them into your hand, and shuffle your library. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to activate spells, activate abilities, or cast spells. Shepherd of Heroes for the foil, and we have Lash Out. Lash Out deals 3 damage to target creature. Clash with an opponent. If you win, Lash Out deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. Each clashing player reveals the top card of his or her library, then puts that card on top or bottom. A player wins if his or her card had a higher converted mana cost. Oh, well, there's the foil. It's an Oblivion's Hunger. Let's see, Arwen the Ruin Thief. Prowling Felidar, and the Swarm Shambler for the rare. Enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever a creature with a 1/1 counter becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, create a 1/1 green creature token. Insect creature token. Oh, next card from the list. Alright, we've got Grimclimb Pathways art card. Seagate Banneret. Going through commons and uncommons. We have the Inscription of Insight. Modal cards. Modal, yeah. We have the Nighthawk Scavenger for the rare. Foil rare. And we have Beseech the Queen for our list card. Converted mana cost 6. Search a library for a card with a converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Shuffle your library. Can get you answers at any point of the game. We have the Construct token. We have Tabarax, yes. Mountain. Oh, I see. Akiri, the Voyager, the Fearless Voyager. And Coveted Prize for a double rare pack. Akiri was just featured on game nights. In a very well built deck. Our foil was the Blood Beckoning. Magnetic Channeler, Swamp. We have Clearwater Pathway, which is the one that turns into has either a tap for blue, tap for black. Seagate Banneret, and a minigame. So the minigame cards are meant to be slightly more common than the list cards, but it seems to be the other way around, unless I'm mistaken. We have a Foil Mountain. We have the Kargan Intimidator. Carlini Ambush for the foil. And Token. Alright, the Canopy Baloth. I don't even need to look at that one. I recognise the art from sealed events. The Brushfire Elemental with its alt art. Very nice. Reclaim the Wastes. We have the Maul of the Skyclaves. A very strong equipment. The Gruldra's Mucklord and a Token. Alright, so we're 2/3 through now. We have Nahiri's art card. a Plains. Another Kargan Intimidator. A Seafloor Stalker. And an Isochron Scepter from the list. Pair that up with a card from Aether Revolt for an infinite combo if you have Mana Rocks. Forest. Glasspool Mimic for the rare, which has tap for a blue, enters tapped on the other side. And this is Zendikar and a token. List card in this pack. We have the Cliffhaven Sellsword, a foil swamp, which is very nice looking. We have Valakut Awakening. For the instant, put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many +1. And a foil Lotus Cobra with the Octopus Umbra. So that was a triple rare pack. Valakut Awakening for our regular rare, Lotus Cobra for a foil rare, and Octopus Umbra for the list rare. Enchant creature has base power toughness 8/8, and whenever this creature attacks, you may tap target creature with power 8 or less. And it has totem armor. Very decent little aura there. We have a minigame card on the back. Let's see. We've got the Seagate Banneret there. A mountain. The Nimble Trap Finder. Also featured on the most recent episode of Game Nights featuring this set. Spitfire Lagak there. And minigame. Alrighty, we have Windswept Heath art card from the Expeditions, Swamp. The Dreadworm alt art. Mythic number 3. It's been a while between mythics. We have Nissa, Shadowed Burrows. Inordinate Rage, and a token. Alright, we've got 5 packs after this one to go. We've got Soul Shatter, the art card. Luminarch Aspirant. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. We have the foil Dreadworm as well. We have a card from the list. We have Morphic Pool with the art. The art from Morphic Pool. The Expeditions. Plains. Skyclave Squid, alt art. Skyclave Apparition. Expedition Skulker, and an Anointer Priest from the list. We have Needle Verge Pathway. We have the Whirlpool Island in foil again, which I'm not complaining about. That is my favourite art of that in this set. We have the Angel of Destiny from Mythic number 3. And a Fissure Wizard for our foil. And no token. Just a game card. Alrighty. Down to the last 3 packs. We have Grackmore's card, a Forest, Archon of Emeria, Coral Helm Chronicler for a double rare pack, and a foil alt art Prowling Felidar. Alrighty. Been a decent little opening so far. We've got Umara Wizard, a mountain. Fearless Fledglings alt art. We have Tajaru Paragon, Ascendant Healer in the foil. Last pack. We do have a list card, so we have one more shot at some of those more elusive cards on the list. We have Wasteland, Mountain, Crawling Barrens, an Ardent Electromancer, and a Lotus Bloom, which is a decent card off from the list. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The Expedition. Drumroll. Horizon Canopy. Tap, pay life. Add white or blue, green or white. One tap, sacrifice it, draw a card. Alrighty. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Hope you all keep safe. Bouncer out.